Here you go, she's here, with her Welshness for your ears, to read you what you think is nice, whether calm or funny or maybe spice. Her dog by her side calling cooches down, and Poppy, her old cat, curls up all round. In the evening, in the daytime, Welsh Lady reads to you anytime. She'll crack you up, she'll make you cry, you'll be wearing pants that are left undry. She's your very own Welsh Lady, and she's here to make you laugh, make you smile, make you weep, even send you off to sleep. Her family are sheep. Oh, she's Welsh Lady Reads. Yes, she's Welsh Lady Reads. You know you mean so much to her. She tells you in her comments here. She may sometimes struggle, she may fight, but chat is who gives her her might. Just don't cause the dragon flames, as then she's not playing games. In the evening, in the evening, in the daytime, Welsh Lady reads to you anytime. She'll crack you up, she'll make you cry, you'll be wearing pants that are left undry. She's your very own Welsh Lady, and she's here to make you laugh, make you smile, make you weep, even send you off to sleep. Her family are sheep. Oh, she's Welsh Lady Reads. Yes, she's Welsh Lady Reads. You know you mean so much to her. She tells you in her comments here. She may sometimes struggle, she may fight, but chat is who gives her her might. Just don't cause the dragon flames, as then she's not playing games. In the evening, in the evening, in the daytime, Welsh Lady reads to you anytime. She'll crack you up, she'll make you cry, you'll be wearing pants that are left undry. She's your very own Welsh Lady, and she's here to make you laugh, make you smile, make you weep, even send you off to sleep. Her family are sheep. Oh, she's Welsh Lady Reads. Yes, she's Welsh Lady Reads. Oh, she's your Welsh Lady Reads.
Hello, chat. Well, it's nice to see you. Well, although I can't actually see you, but it's nice to be with you. And I have been away, obviously. I did put it in my community tab to keep you updated, but not been away anywhere fancy, like lolling on a beach somewhere. I know that would have been nice, but no, lolling in my bed, because I've been injured, and I was injured twice. So I was just starting to get there, and then all of a sudden I took a fall and had another injury, and I have been laying back thinking of England. Well, not really, but you know. Anyway, I've obviously been very much aware that I haven't put any content out, and I've just been in chat in other content creators chats, just, you know, following trials, following the Karen Reid trial, on Recovery Edit, just going through normal day-to-day trials, watching now Shizzy Business channel, Broken Baker, Valhalla, I've just had a fantastic time of just listening to what's been going on, and the YSL, that child I've been following. But yeah, it's all been a bit of a. It's been boring, chat. I gotta be honest. It's been bloody boring. I mean, I I I don't like getting injured, but it's just one of those things. What can you do? What can you do? But you've been so kind. Like, thank you all for my happy birthday messages. That was on the 4th of July. And you were all so kind. And nearly everywhere I went, I had messages. So I was so happy with that. That was very nice. Very nice of you all. And happy Independence Day to America. I have family who live in America, born in America. So I celebrate Independence Day myself. And also happy Canadian Day as well. Canada. What am I saying? Canada Day. Happy Canada Day as well. That was on the 1st, I believe. So, yes, just wanted to just say thank you very much for your wishes. It meant a lot to me. Thank you so much. And I've done a new little song that I've been working on to go from my channel. So have a little look at that. It's called Welsh Lady Reads. It's really original title, isn't it? You can see I went all out with that. but that was good fun. That was good fun. So I've had a request. This was many moons ago. Again, I'll find out who it was from, and I will make sure that I put up the name in the description so they know that I have actually done it. But it was quite a few moons ago now. Bear with me, just trying to find it. And I dare say, most of you, again, you've heard this before. I haven't. I've got to be honest, I've never actually read this in full. So I'm going on reading it for the first time. And it's related to the Kouri Richins case, which is coming up soon, I believe. And so I thought that I would do the walk the dog letter. And see what she's been going on about with this walk the dog letter. So for me, it's new. Obviously, I knew it was out there. I knew there was some controversy over it, but I've never actually read the full thing. So the writing is quite tiny on my screen, so you'll have to bear with me, chat. All right, lovelies? Get your cup of teas in now, get yourself comfy, and we'll give it a go. Okie doke. So, on the first page, she says, walk the dog. I don't know if it's meant to sound like that, but it has 2 exclamation marks. But it also says, but take vague notes so you remember. Okay. Sky is saying, even if the gummies have fentanyl in them, the prosecutor will say I tried to put the fentanyl in the gummies. So Eric would have them. Stupid, I know, but that's not what she's thinking. We will still test them, though. However, she wants to link Eric getting drugs and what's that word? Pills. Eric getting drugs and pills from Mexico. So we need some kind of connection. Oh, this is like a plan. It's a little plan. A private investigator is doing some research on the ranch cartel place Eric would stay at. Here is what I'm thinking. But you have to talk to Ronnie. He would probably have to testify to this. Oh, this is a bit of witness tampering, is it? Bit of witness tampering, I see. But it's super short. Not a lot to it. He will need to tell Sky at the meeting next week. Upon information and belief. Oh, now that is lawyerly speak. Upon information and belief. That's a lawyer's spoken word. And as any of you might have been following the YSL trial, you'd know that Attorney Steele had his motion upon information and belief. But she's writing upon information and belief. What like they say, just like they say. I should have read a bit further, really. Yeah, that's what I just said. A year prior to Eric's death, Ronnie was over watching football one Sunday, and Eric and Ronnie were chatting about Eric's Mexico trips. Eric told Ronnie he gets pain pills and fentanyl from Mexico, from the workers at the ranch. Not to tell me, because I would get mad, because I always said he just gets high every night and won't help take care of the kids. There are pictures on my phone of Eric passed out on the floor or in the chair. Ronnie should have texts from Eric talking about getting high as well. Eric told Ronnie he keeps them in an allergy pill bottle in his work truck, so I wouldn't find them. Ronnie never told me about the conversation. Huh? How'd you bloody know then? I know it's all lies. It's all made up, innit? Eric finally told me and asked if Carmen could get him some. I hope that's the right word. Could get him some. Eric never wanted. Who's Carmen? Sorry, chat. I'm reading this letter and it's like faded out a bit, so I'm having to slow it right down. Who the heck is Carmen? Hopefully you find out, otherwise I'm saying somebody's name that doesn't exist and it is me just reading it wrong. I want anyone to know he had an issue, especially, this is a bit clearer, especially get caught. He always wanted Kouri. She's writing. She always wanted Kouri. By the way, if anyone's not following this, Kouri's the one writing this to her mother. Kouri to go down for him. Oh, especially because he didn't want to get caught. He always wanted Kouri to go down for him. When they travelled, Eric would put his drugs in Kouri's bag. Now, it's convenient, isn't it, Kouri? At the pills... Oh, gosh. I'm not going to read this chart, I gotta be honest. Okay. Right. I'm not giving in. I'm not giving in. I'm not a quitter. Right? I'm not going to give in. If I've got to slow it down, I got to slow it down, right? I'm sure you can pass on this one if you like, or you can bear with me and we'll see if we can get through it. But I am going to start again. Not all the way from the beginning, mind. But just that he would always put drugs in Kouri's bag at the lines right before they boarded. That way, if they were caught, Kouri got in trouble, not him. Once they got to wherever they were going, Eric would pull the drugs out of her bag and it would cause a huge fight. She was pissed. That doesn't mean what it means over here in Britain. That means drunk. But in America, pissed, I get it. Pissed off. Yeah. She was pissed off. He would risk her going to jail for his drug use. Yeah, because this all sounds realistic. Gotta be fair. He just would laugh about it. Eric couldn't ruin his image that he had drug issues, so he would do whatever he had to Kouri. He had to. Kouri has never done any type of pills, didn't like them. How'd she know she didn't like them if she didn't try and... Hey, Kouri. Kouri has never done any type of pills, didn't like them. How do you know? I'm not advertising or encouraging anybody to do that. I'm just saying, how do you know you didn't like them? Really, would she consume THC? Only if Eric begged her, because it was a special occasion. Oh my goodness. Oh, love, come over here. Do me a favour, I'm on my hands and knees. I need you to smoke this joint, right? I need you to have this. Please, I beg of you. I don't want to. I'm not into weed. I don't like the Mary Jane. I don't want it. I'm begging you now, right? A special occasion. Will you please just do it for me now, right? And have some weed. None of this is in this letter, by the way. This is just me ad-libbing. But does that sound ridiculous or what? Like, do they need weed? He begged her to have it because it was a special occasion. Oh, asterisk. Reword this however he needs to make the point. Just include it all. Well, I don't know how I would change that or reword that. Liked a bit of weed, so I'd have a bit now and again. Maybe, sometimes. But she wants him to beg her. So, nah. The connection has to be made with Mexico and the drugs. See, that's the goal, okay? Right. Ronnie will have the messages to prove Eric confided in him about getting high. Well, whoop-de-bloody-doo. It can be short and to the point, but has to be done for a plan to work. Upon information and belief, Lol, she puts. They never found pain pills or fentanyl in my house because he hid it in an allergy bottle in his work truck, and Cody emptied out the work truck within a week, so they were never found. The disappearing pill bottle, never found. Okay. When you talk to Ronnie about this, meet up with him in person. I worry somewhat that your house and phone are bugged. I don't think you have to worry about that, Kouri, love, because this letter's going to be searched through yourself. You're having a search in your cell and this letter's going to be found. So don't worry about phone bugging and house bugging. You bugged yourself. Maybe drive down to South Carolina, maybe? And meet him after work without something. Sky has to make this connection between Eric and Mexico because that makes the most sense in her mind. If it's Ronnie's information and belief about the conversation over football, she can use that as a connection. Tell Ronnie don't overanalyze it. It was a quick 2-minute conversation, lol. Tell him I need him to do this. Bring me home and then we will get those damn bitches. Oh, language, lady. Language. Also, please text Lotto. Lotto? Okay. Please text Lotto or call. Tell him do not text me anything about us doing things together, ever, like church, skiing, trips. Nothing that puts us together. It doesn't look good. Well, no, it doesn't really, does it? We're so close to the end. Let's push through. Have the conversation with Ronnie before he meets with Sky. Then tell him to tell Sky at the meeting about the conversation. Hang in there. We're almost there. Love you to the moon. Take vague notes of all this so you remember before you walk the dog. What's the walking the dog got to do with it? Oh, unless we... Oh, right, okay. I think I might do... I don't know. I might be a bit thick but in me, but... Before you walk the dog... Chat'll tell me anyway. I saw a commercial yesterday. Utah Mortgage Relief. Google them, please. It's for people behind on their mortgage. Can you see if they can help at all on Marissa's house, please? We have to get hers, yours, and Chelsea's taken care of as soon as possible. Try to go to that place in Camas. What about asking Lotto to do a loan solely in his name and not have you on there? I know he can do a home equity line of credit on his house in Hideout. Not sure if he would, but I know he has like $1 million in equity. Maybe he just doesn't know about HELOC or HELOC, home equity. If he wants to help me, taking care of these loans is most important. I don't give a shit about okay, about the hotels. I don't give a... That's what this is a why. Goatels, yotels. Chat, I can't. It's not hotels. It's Y or a G. And an O and a T and an E and an L and an S. Remember, I told you, one way to get at Katie is going through my phone and finding a picture of her girls, even with the boys. Print 15 copies and send them out anonymously to different media companies. What is this woman on? She taking fentanyl in there? She's a different planet. I mean, I read boon letters. Do you know what I mean? But this one, obviously, don't email the pictures so it's not traceable. She would be livid if it got out to the public. You would just have to do it sneakily and be careful. She would try and trace it back to you. If not, no worries. Sky is having them do Sky is having the My Girls. Right. So Sky is having My Girls do the first interview with Good Morning America. Please tell Chelsea to bring up that he hasn't been to church in the 13 years she has known him. And Eric would brag to her about how much he drank and did pills in high school. Tell Kelsey to say Eric always wanted Kouri to go down for him. For example, he would put drugs in her suitcase. Oh, at least he's not a person. When they would travel together. So if anyone got caught, it was Kouri. He would put it in her bag right before they left the house so Kouri didn't know. Then when they would land wherever, Eric would take them out of her bag and Kouri would be pissed and they would argue about it. Tell Kelsey to say how Eric didn't care and would just laugh about it and say, well, I can't get into trouble, as if it was okay that I got in trouble. Have Selma talk about Eric in Spain not being able to drink, so he was looking for drugs the entire time, and explain the drink the waitress gave him and how I called his doctor and went to the pharmacy immediately. Have Ali talk about the sisters have always been jealous of me. Oh gosh, lovely. Lovely. You are sounding like Sarah Bowen. Because anything they could do, Kouri could do better. Being a mum, college, stay-at-home wife until she built $1 million company, a nice house, car, everything. She had what they wanted. This comes down to jealousy, money, and Eric's partying that they don't want to acknowledge, and sadly, or an accidental overdose. Yeah, it's accidental, my accidental arse. Lastly, don't forget to work on the gun receipts. We want to file charges and let the prosecutor not do anything about it to use in our defence. Will you buy a box of Crest white strips, open them up, putting them in an envelope, and have Sky give them to me? You can tell her what's in the envelope. I'm sure she won't care. I'll make sure they can't be found in my cell. My teeth are yellow from so much coffee and tea all day. No, too much tea. You can't have too much tea, love. But I am a little bit worried now about it. And lastly, don't forget to work on the gun receipts. We want to file charges and let the prosecutor not do anything about it, using our defence. All right, so there was a separate thing there, because I started to wonder whether it was gum receipts and that I'd messed it up. No, she wants some teeth whitener. I mean, you know, what's a girl got to do round here? Just get some strips. I love you, I love you, I love you. Hang in there. We're getting there. Slowly. You're the best mum in the whole world. I am so lucky to have you. The end. Well, what do I say to that? If your mum was the best mum in the whole wide world, you would never, ever, ever put your mum through this situation and involve her in this. It seems that Eric died of a fentanyl overdose. Kouri went on to write a children's book about how children grieve after losing a loved one. And she went on TV and she went on social media and she paraded around with a book, which, when you think about that, right, that is a valuable resource for parents who need to sit their kids down and say, I'm so sorry. Mommy or daddy, grandma, grandpa have gone to see the angels. But do we always know that we do it right? And which age do you do it in that way compared to where you're completely honest? You know, your mum's in prison for overdosing your dad on fentanyl, love. You know, not said that kind of way, but a children's book to try and deal with grief of losing a loved one that she wrote is an invaluable resource. And I think how she completely manipulated that situation, the death of the children's parent, and used them in this sordid, planned out. She knew what she was doing, and yet you bring your kids, and the fact that you said that my mom is the best in the whole wide world, I love you, I love you, I love you. Do you know what? My mother is the best in the whole wide world, and I'm sure there'll be plenty of you out there who will say your mother is. Okay? But would we put them in a situation as she has done? Would we use our children in the plan of a cover-up to cover up our crimes? This is sick. Sick and sordid. But you probably already know this, because this has been around for a while now. But I knew that she wrote some cryptic letter, and it was to a mum, and it was found and intercepted then. And that's about all I knew. And I still don't know what bloody walk the dog means. Is it like toe the party line? Is it like yank my chain? Is it take the dog out? I don't know. I don't know. But whoever it is, and I will put it in the description, who asked me to do this, thank you. Because I've learnt a lot, and I appreciate it very, very much. Because the case is going to be coming up soon, and I will be following the Kouri Richins case. I have certain cases that I keep my eye out for, and I shall be following it. So, thank you for suggesting this read. And I do have some other crime reads I'd like to, things from true crime that I would like to read. And I've got some other books as well that I'd like to start off, and some that we're still going through, because it's at your pace, and it's at what you actually prefer to listen to. I'd like to try a little bit of everything. But thank you very much for listening, chat. Please don't forget to hit that like button. If you do it now, like as in like now, did you do it? I'll have to see after if my likes went up this time. Because we all say the same, like and subscribe and share and all the rest of it. But it is something that is important to the channel. So it keeps the algorithm going, and it keeps people coming back, and keeps new people coming over as well and joining us. See, I see us at whatever different times you listen, as us all being in one room, like, like whether you like coffee or your tea, or you're on the pop, as we would say, you're having, and I don't mean pop as in soda pop, we call that pop here, but on the pop means the booze, you know, whatever tickles your fancy, you know. I just imagine us all sat with our fur babies and listening, and whether it's just to relax us or take our minds away from stuff we're dealing with in our own world. It's been a pleasure to be back with you again. Thank you for bearing with me. I'll speak to you again, chat, very soon. Ta-da!
And she's here to make you laugh, make you smile, make you weep, even send you off to sleep. Her family are sheep. Oh, she's Welsh Lady Reeds. Yes, she's Welsh Lady Reeds. Oh, she's your Welsh Lady Reeds.